I have at least 50-11 of y'all asking me where I get this handle from, okay? I'm going to show you where I get this handle from. This fool right here.
What's going on, everybody?
This is Jerry Benson from Moonshiners. Anyway, he hand makes these, and we're going to watch him hand make one right now.
So here's what I start out with is a band, which I've actually had water jetted to the right configuration to fit most all your cups of this style. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually solder this band together. Watch this. So basically right now what I'm doing is I've got the band soldered together here. We will eventually solder this part of the handle onto the band, but first of all we got to make the bottom portion of the handle. So once this goes on the handle part here, we got to have something to support the bottom. So I've got me a piece of copper wire here. I'm fixing to form it to make the bottom loop that'll go around the bottom part of the cup.
A lot better than I am.
Now we've got our hook soldered on here. Now we've got our hook bent. Now we've got to form the loop. And I'll do that with this little contraption I made here.
Jig.
Now we've got our loop made. Now we can just bring these together and solder them right together. So after I get it soldered together, it's not like perfectly round. So I always like to make sure I shape it.
Kind of like a ring thing.
Yeah. So now we got the ring formed for the bottom loop to fill in the cup. Now we actually got to be able to make the coils where it actually slide on the copper tubing. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'll give this a little bend. Now I've got my coils made for the handle. This will be my bottom part of the handle. I just got to trim this little piece up right here, and we're ready to do some more soldering. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually putting the actual upper part of the handle onto the band. And one of the things I do is actually put it right on the seam where I soldered it, so it kind of disguises the seam, so it don't look like there's any solder joint in it other than what's soldered to the band. So basically what I've got fitted here is my band. I got it fitted on my little test cup. I guess you'd say my jig. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually testing my handle. To me, it looks like the handle's not running, it's kind of running in a weird angle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this coil, kind of tighten that up a little bit. I just rolled in just a little bit to straighten this where it's more parallel to the cup. It makes it look a lot better. Now that my band's good and square, I've got my bottom ring tucked in there nicely. So now all I gotta do is get my solder done on the bottom cap to close up my tube. Let me show you how to do that. What I'm doing is I'm just adding all my flux to both my bottom of my tube and the bottom of my holes right here. I kind of solder all this at one time. So I'm going to flux the inside of my cap. And I'm going to put it on here like that. I'm going to take and cut myself about, I don't know, 3 pieces of solder, about a 1/4 inch long. I've got my solder. This is the neatest way I found to do my bottom cap, so I don't have to do much cleanup. So I'll just take those 3 pieces of solder and I'm going to drop them right down my tube here. And then I'm just going to heat it up from the bottom. And if you'll watch, right around the edge of the cap right here, when I pick it up, you'll actually be able to see the solder pull up into it. See it coming up right there? There it does. Soldered. So basically now we got the ring made, we got the band made, we got the handle set, got the cap on. So all we're gonna do now is just attach the pipe to our coils, and then our handle's done other than just cleaning it up. So let me show you how to do that. All done. Now just a little cleanup, and this handle's ready for use. Here at the Maggie Valley Steel Company, we get into all kinds of copper designs and ideas.
So if they want to order one, where do they go?
You can go to mvsteelcompany.com and give us a call, or order straight offline. We'll have them in our online store. So if you can't find what you're looking for, just give us a call. The number's right there on the website, mvsteelcompany.com.
We hope you learned something today. All right. Much love from Maggie Valley and
Have a
Jerry
good one.
Benson. Bye, y'all.